Aquarius, it's Victoria from Mindful Bamboo here. Thank you for being with me today. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, hope you're having a great time. Recovering from eating too much food or having too much fun with your loved ones, or just enjoying a bit of downtime, a nap, some nice movie, whatever floats your boat. Today we're gonna do a quick check on you and your love interest, either a current, potential. We're gonna pull up an oracle card, see where the connection is going, where both of you are. We're gonna pull up the oracle card from the enchanted map to get you some advice, and we're also gonna get some messages from your love interest to you. Like what would they like to tell you if they could. So I'm gonna go straight into it. Check your energy first. Wow. Starting with the Empress and Nine of Cups right away. Excuse me. Ooh, and Emperor in reverse. Okay. Your person have got the Sun card, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm not gonna take that too many cards, just one please. I feel like the cards are hyperactive for you, Aquarius. So like flying out. There we go. Knight of Pentacles. And where's the connection going at this time? Got Five of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords. And one more, please. And the Magician. Magician has been showing up a lot today. And the overall energy is Page of Pentacles. So to me this is an energy of optimism and new beginnings. Of course, Page of Pentacles about a small offer, something tangible but small. It could be about even exchanging gifts, because we're talking about Christmas time. It could be about somebody like paying attention to you and giving you some of that time during this time, which could be unusual because normally you don't talk to each other, or it's all very hectic and you never have time to talk to that person. But this weekend they're gonna show up, and then they're gonna give you some of that time. But yeah, overall to me this is just like generally energy of optimism and looking forward to something new. Maybe something new starting next year, who knows. We're almost in 2021. Let's see. So in your energy you have the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and the Emperor in reverse, just telling me that so you basically have a couple here, Emperor and the Empress, but the Emperor is in reverse. Depending on who do you associate with, you can read it as either you are an Empress or an Emperor in this case, but to me it reads some imbalance in the energy. It almost reads like your left hemisphere and right hemisphere do not agree right now, that there is maybe could be imbalance of feminine and masculine energy. We know that each of us have both, so something to think about. There are different techniques, different meditations, all kinds of things you can find online, or maybe you already know. If you want my advice, you can contact me and I can tell you more about it. But basically it shows there's some disbalance of your energies, and that could be causing some blocks actually in your communication and in reaching for goals. In the middle though we have the Nine of Cups, which is of course about wish fulfillment. It could be about you getting some presents that you're looking forward to, under the tree on Christmas morning. you know, looks like that. So it's not about this full-on 10 of cups wish fulfillment, but it's not, it's a 9. So that means, you know, like actual wishes coming true, or a wish coming true. Sometimes you really want it is coming along for you. It doesn't have to be material. Of course, it could be about a relationship. It could be about some emotional stability. It could be about getting a promotion. You know, sky is the limit. But yeah, this is something that you had manifested in the past, and now it's coming through. For your person, you have the Sun, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like they're kind of recovering from a lot of pain and struggle in the recent past. You see all those swords stuck in this person, but it's in the reverse. So either they're already over it, they've healed, they've done, you know, Sun is all about healing, about happiness, the happiest card in the deck. So either they've already fully healed, or they're almost there. So they're actually at a point in time where they're saying, I'm done suffering, I'm done crying about it, you know, I'm ready for the next step. And the Knight of Pentacles shows us the same, showing us the same. And mind that Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it's very stable. It's all very thought through, very strategic. It's not impulsive. So whatever this Knight, you know, on your love interest side is going to be offering to you, what kind of move it's going to be, you can be sure that it's been thought through. You know, it's for real, it's serious, and this person is really looking forward to, you know, having some happy times with you, to sharing this joy, to enjoying life with you and things like that, but in a, you know, grounded, stable way, which, you know, is amazing. For where the connection is going, we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Swords, the Magician, 5s here. 5s are about change. We don't have 5 of Wands here, but, or Cups, right? But anyway, so both 5s are about change. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you guys are done feeling sorry for yourself, or feeling stuck, or feeling abandoned, whichever applies to your story. So this is either each of you individually, or it could be the both of you with regards to each other. Stopping, you know, being petty and childish, and feeling lonely, and feeling like the other person doesn't get you, the usual stuff. You're now taking a closer look at things and getting out of that zone, of that stuckness, of that cold. This is about being left out in the cold, but in the reverse. And yeah, you can see 2 people here, so quite possible that it's both of you in relation to each other. You used to feel that way, but now you're actually overcoming this. Maybe Christmas is helping you with this, you know, holiday spirit, maybe some, you know, extra cheer with friends and family around. Maybe it's because you're wishing each other all the best, and, you know, there's just all this warmth in the air that is confirming to you that there is nothing bad to feel, you know, there's nothing bad around to feel sorry about and to feel in pain. You need to enjoy this, right? This person cares about me. Both of you are thinking that way, or going that way. 5 of Swords, in this case, to me, it's being a bit selfish, but in a good way. It's taking care of yourself. It's, you know, rewarding yourself. It's nurturing yourself. Maybe like, I don't know, eating some food that you usually wouldn't eat because you're, you know, watching your health, but this time you're like, yeah, okay, this is my favorite and I'm gonna get it for myself. Or sleeping in till noon. Maybe it's something that you don't have a chance to do normally, but this Christmas weekend you can afford doing it, being selfish, doing something for yourself, taking care of yourself. Even if it means stepping away from other people in your life and just, you know, enjoying that bubble bath for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know, whatever you feel that normally you don't allow yourself to do, or you don't have time, or you have some other excuses. This is a time, be selfish. Yes, the cards are telling us time for you both to be selfish. You can be selfish together. You know, you can always take a bath together or have that forbidden food together, or even indulge yourself in, you know, some more intimate story. Or it could be separately, depending on what your context is, whatever feels right and what you need right now in whatever shape and form. And last but not least is the Magician. So yes, making some wishes for next year. You know, it's all holiday time. It's about setting some intentions. It's reminiscing and talking about the summer of this year, and making some plans for next year. Yeah, please make sure, since this is in the connection line, this is about both of you guys. This is where the connection is going. So my best advice is for you and your person, if of course if you're in communication, if you have a chance to be setting those intentions together. It doesn't mean, of course, that you sit at the table and you just, you know, write down some stuff. One person is like saying it and another person is writing. No, it's about talking through important things in your relationship, and where you're going and how you see stuff. What do you value? You know, how do you see your life together at whatever stage you are? So this is about next steps. What are those next steps? You know, if you're moving in together, then you know, how you're gonna organize your day, your typical day, or who is gonna be taking care of what roughly, or you know, how you're gonna move your stuff to my place, because there's no way you're gonna fit everything in. So what are we gonna do about that? Or what are we gonna do about finances? And it doesn't have to be the whole list right away, but I'm just giving you some ideas of to what the manifestation could be like. It could of course be about priorities overall, or like how do we want to organize our leisure. We have different hobbies, we have different sets of friends. What do we do about that? You know, how do we give each other private space and like alone time? Those kind of things, so that it's powerful time right now. Make sure that whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're planning, that you're in alignment with your person. And that of course will mean that even if you are not on the same page, that at least you can find some compromise, or you know, whichever compromise it is, whether it's actual compromise of finding the middle ground, or you're realizing that each of you has to like have their own space for the particular area of your life. It sounded complicated, but you know what I mean. Like if one person likes just dinner for two and doesn't like big company or a lot of noise, I mean, it doesn't apply too much these days anyway, but you know what I mean, just like being by yourselves, that's the ideal, you know, way of spending time together, over dinner and a glass of wine. For another person, they need more kind of like something more energetic, something interactive, more people involved. You know, you can, like, if you cannot find a common ground, like it's a little hard to find common ground in this case. At least you can compromise and like, okay, so we can be doing both. So maybe like once I don't know, a month, we can do something with a group of people, like all together, do something fun, plan it out, have an agenda, play some games, whatever, have some fun. You know, at other times, like say like once a week, we'll definitely have a dinner for two, either watching a movie or just talking to each other, whatever, nice dinner, that kind of stuff. So you have time for both, you have space for both. And if your partner in no way likes big companies and parties, don't make them. And that would be that compromise, that you go out with your friends and you do that stuff, you spend time on that. Or if you, I don't know, playing online games, that will be your space with your group of friends. And when you come together with your person, you do something else, but you don't necessarily involve them in your activities as a compromise. It's not really a fair compromise. Okay. Please give me one card. Thank you very much. So this is encouragement. So in general, this card, so this is a lovely card with 2 giraffes. I love it. This is a card of receiving some help. So it can come as usual from some unusual places, from somebody somewhere you don't expect. But if it comes in, please don't push it away. Please listen in, please accept that help. I mean, if it feels right to you, but be open to that, because you may, find some support from the universe in some unusual, like it doesn't have to be a friend necessarily. It could be, I don't know, a cashier at the supermarket. It could be a concierge at the front desk. Like be open to that. If you hear some interesting thoughts or somebody's trying to give you advice, don't push it away like right away. Listen in, think about it, and maybe it will be something useful for your situation all of a sudden. Right, so let's see what your love interest would like to tell you if they had a chance. Okay, we'll take this too. So I ran out of fear that you will see the real me. So that could actually be if you are in a relationship, if you're not in a separation. That could mean that obviously if you are in a separation, that's what that problem is. If you are in communication, that could be avoiding some topics, they could be avoiding some commitment. And yeah, you can see here that they're kind of scared that they're not going to be accepted by you. So you can try either being more open and offer that kind of safe space, or share some of your experience so they can see that they can be real with you, they have nothing to be afraid of. Or equally, you can also see how it mirrors to you, and maybe you have a similar problem and you are not telling them something about you. You have some sides of you that you are not willing to share. Think about that, why you have those blocks, and what can you do to loosen up and to work on those fears. And I really do want us to work out, which also makes sense since you are done feeling sorry for yourselves and feeling like in the cold, and you want to manifest something great together. That was your reading, my dear Aquarius. Thank you very much for staying with me. It was Victoria. Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.